Hi and welcome back to Legendary Travels.
A quick recap, we launched the channel with both of us finishing work in April and wanting to do some fun travelling time together.
Our first vlog was from Morocco in April, and then a couple of weeks ago we set off on a big European road trip to our favourite country in the whole world, which is
Slovenia. We built in some great 3-day stopovers to places we'd never been before. So on the way out, it was the Black Forest and Lake Como. And on the way back, it was to Salzburg in Austria.
It doesn't look far on this map, but actually we covered more than 2,600 miles.
We also had some time to visit friends Andrew and Fiona, who happened to be in Bled at the same time as us. To Paul and Marion in Frankfurt, to Stella in Essen, and finally we were able to spend time with my aunt and uncle Helga and Ollie, who live in Hilden near Düsseldorf.
We hope you enjoy these videos and are inspired to go off and do your own road trip. We're on our way! Yay!
Yay!
First stop, Dover.
Bonjour la France!
We spent the day driving across northern France, stopping for the night near Rheims, which meant we got to see the amazing Notre Dame Cathedral. Next day we had a quick stopover in Nancy before finally making it to the Black Forest. It was impossible to do the Black Forest justice in just 3 days, so we based ourselves near Titisee, which meant that we could do the lake. We took the drive up to Triberg, which was absolutely stunning, and we also popped back over the border into the lovely Colmar. It's famous for being the inspiration for fairy stories and also of course its gateau, but nowadays it's well known for being a brilliant outdoorsy area with loads of well-marked trails, some lovely lakes and amazing views everywhere. We've arrived in Titisee, and this is Lake Titisee behind us in the southern end of the Black Forest. It turns out it's named after Emperor Titus and not a mammary gland as I first suspected, and it was one of his favourite places to come on holiday, or that's the legend anyway. So we're doing a walk. It's a 5k circuit. We're about halfway around. Looking forward to a lovely slice of Black Forest Gateau and coffee when we get back, and the teacher's going to continue to look for the elusive gluten dairy free version of the Black Forest Gateau. And it is
So the experience wouldn't be complete without me trying the very famous Black Forest mineral water. Full of
Cherries.
What's the bouquet like?
Cherries.
Cherry, you're getting cherries.
Sour cherries.
You're getting chocolate.
Cream.
You didn't spit it out. Freiburg is deep in the Black Forest and home to one of the highest waterfalls in Germany. There's a brilliant 2-kilometre trail that takes you up the various layers of the falls. It's also famous for its cuckoo clocks. What's it called?
Haus der Tausend Uhren, or House of a Thousand Clocks in English.
Is it really true?
Yes, like there's at least 1,000 clocks
Yeah,
here.
it's amazing, it's amazing. And what's the most expensive one, do you think?
The most expensive one we have is the Swarovski.
Oh, made of crystals?
Yeah, with Swarovski crystals, and the panda bears on it are like with gold on it. Yeah.
And how much is that?
Like 20,000 euros.
Oh my God. Have you ever sold one on that? No, probably not then. No. Thank you very much indeed. We'll look around the shop. Thank you.
On our final day, with the weather too poor for a Black Forest hike, we decided to drive to Colmar in France, as Sledge has mentioned. It's a medieval town in the Alsace region with a rich culture, history, and a blend of French and German architecture. It seems to have suffered its fair share of identity crisis, having been held by France, Germany, and even Sweden. We spent hours wandering the quaint fairy tale streets and passageways, with intense pastry and buttery aromas wafting out of almost every shop. We made it onto a short cruise of the Little Venice area just as the rain began to pour. It was still beautifully atmospheric and peaceful, but motivated us to dream of sunnier climes. We'd love to return to the area, to Strasbourg or Freiburg perhaps, for the Christmas markets.
Well, that wraps up part 1, and thanks for watching. In part 2, we travel through Switzerland to stay at the beautiful Lake Como, and spoiler alert, the weather does improve.